Check it out on his YouTube channel, actually, just if you want to be reminded how crazy fast-paced that game was. One of the Ren and Stimpy extraordinaire, and also Ember McLean, not rocking with Ember to start with this time around. We're going straight to the Ren and Stimpy, going up against connorjay, one of the finer Squidward players to pretty much ever do it for you all right here. Ren and Stimpy versus Squidward. I'm surprised that I haven't seen this matchup before, but I'm anxious to learn a little bit more about it, because I can take some solid guesses as to how it might go.
Ooh, yeah, absolutely. These are two. Well, you have BlazingPasta just needs no introduction when it comes to platform fighters, as we mentioned, and making probably one of the, I don't know, like in my opinion, one of the best characters in the game for sure. I think that's just my opinion. Oh, the drag down.
Yeah, I don't know why Ren and Stimpy are still slept on. This character is just solid fundamentally.
His nair does 11%. Like, come on, guys.
Not even that. It also, yeah, you beat me to it. I'm sorry.
Comes out so quickly. Like, it's such a and that's just one tool they have. Oh my God, Connor wanting it off stage. But then you got a character like Squidward, who is just a bottomless text, like has an endless text ceiling. Not quite gonna get killed by the strong forward air right there. But seeing Squidward's like the fart gonna take that stock, I feel like I've seldom seen that. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Disgust, as Ren would say, truly, completely disgusting.
So foul.
So foul. connorjay though retaliating with the reef blower. Yeah, Squidward I think is one of the recovery. I was just gonna say one of the most. I think he's underrated personally. Like I feel like his tech definitely helps him a lot in a lot of cases. Like he does get edge guarded sometimes, but like when Squidward gets his when Squidward gets going, it's crazy, and he has like really absurd kill confirms and just absurd spike. Crazy hitboxes. He has rage. It's just he can be a crazy character, and he shouldn't be slept on at any point.
In light of that, though, he did receive a very minor nerf in that I believe his whatever they called it, his infinite bike tech, that doesn't really work anymore. I forget what the change was, but I was talking to some of the Squidwards. I believe I was talking to Meaty, who confirmed to me that I forget what the change was in this patch, but for some reason, because of like some macro or whatever, you know how Squidward can do like the infinite bike thing and just keep the hitbox like pressure on your shield?
Yeah.
That
I know
doesn't work anymore, apparently.
Honestly, considering he could already still cancel it, I think that's fair. Yeah. I think that's more than fair. It does suck. Obviously, you don't want to lose a piece of tech like that, especially when
either
it's so good.
Doesn't
but like
work anymore, or like it's ridiculously harder. But I'm pretty sure Meaty told me it just doesn't work.
Yeah, obviously it sucks to see your character get nerfed in a way like that, but considering the amount of tech Squidward has, I think it's fine. Ooh, the down air! Got a spike, and it's been even this entire time, but like, my goodness.
Yeah,
connorjay making it happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, like, Ren and Stimpy takes forever to, like, recover from that position right there. If you have a spike that you can whip out that quickly, like you mentioned, it's already one of this game's better spikes. Beyond the fact that he's got crazy confirms off of it, if your character has to remain completely still to recover for a few seconds, why not go down there? Like, be real with me.
Absolutely, like, go for it. Squidward has probably one of the best down airs of the entire game. Might as well.
Might as well, indeed. The hot dog actually, like, reversing the situation right there with the fart once again, and we got ourselves a dead even match with BlazingPasta slowly but surely bringing this back, trying to mix in the slime dash to close the gap right there. Oh, can we get one more with the bike?
Oh,
my goodness, that was terrifying. He had no meter too.
Yeah, absolutely. Ren and Stimpy, though, definitely one of those characters who can escape those situations, and the swing gonna take that completely.
Man, Ren and Stimpy is just one of these characters that, like, you feel like shouldn't be good, but they just are when you get down to the nitty-gritty.
Yes.
Like you mentioned, that Nair doing as much percent as it does, coming out as fast as it does. The fact that Ren and Stimpy can be positive in so many scenarios that after, like, trying to split the defense, like, navigate through the obstacle course that Log can create in the first place, that alone, if you don't know how to navigate against that, once you climb that mountain, the fact that he can still be positive in those scenarios, as well as his jab functioning the way that it does, fart reversing you, Ren and Stimpy, very ironically, considering it's like the opposite of like their actual personalities, he is such a fundamental He's such like a fundamentally rewarding character, if you would. If
for sure.
you get what I'm saying. Like, he's like
Yes.
not one of those characters that you just sort of like. He's not hard enough to the point where like you can't pick up and play him, but definitely not easy enough to the point where like that's the scenario either. Like, he's the kind of character that I feel like if you really want to play him at a high level, you need fundies. Like, he doesn't have anything that necessarily like carries you really hard, if that makes any sense.
No, absolutely. I mean, at the same time, though, it's just they have so many good tools. They got Log, you got Slime Log, even. You got the as I call it, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I forget what it's actually called, but you got the Side Beat, like, which is just such a great recovery tool, and the slime version flies, like, it's so good. I love using. Yeah, that too. But
that's what I like to call it personally, is the Glizzy-mobile.
Yeah.
That's the funniest one. I'm from Tri-State. You have to forgive me.
I understand. Listen, I get it, but I just like the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. That's just a me-ism. That's something I can. Oh, that's something I say. But anyway, yeah, that's a really good tool, and just overall his just solid aerial game overall. I will say much better recovery from compared to their Nasby 1 counterpart, for sure. Like, considering like the B as a hitbox now, it helps so much in a lot of cases. And especially with that, with that Wienermobile, they're definitely gonna be living a lot longer than most other characters. But we're gonna go into game number 2 right now. We're gonna take it to Harmonic. And what do you think about this stage, Perry?
I like this pick a lot for Squidward, actually. I think it's, depending on how the Squidward likes to play, I think it can actually be one of his better stages. Not even necessarily because of the blast zones, but because of its platform layout. Squidward sort of has like a Mewtwo-esque double jump. There's that reason alone that you saw right there. He has so much space to be able to just double jump very far away and get his Rage Meter out. On a stage like Rooftop or like smaller stages, even like Jellyfish, some characters with like crazier burst options or maybe longer range fast projectiles, they'll be able to shut that down from Squidward, or at the very least, we'll be able to hit him from far away after he gets that Rage Meter. Harmonic, he has all the space in the world to be able to jump away, get that, as well as with the way his double jump works, he can combo off of those platforms better than a lot of other characters can as well. Squidward knows there's a lot of space on this stage, and he knows that he's one of this game's characters that can cover that space very effortlessly. And speaking of effortlessly, unfortunately, we would have needed a little more effort on that recovery, or perhaps less so on the edge guard. An unfortunate SD on the part of BlazingPasta.
Sadly, I thought he was prepared to fly under the stage, but I guess maybe not. Ooh, gonna use that burst.
I thought too. I thought he was just waiting to go to the other side, but apparently just the height of Harmonic. Maybe it's just the way the diamond is shaped down below. He just wasn't able to get around. Just way too low.
Ooh, this is scary right now. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed this as well, but like that recovery from BlazingPasta was actually pretty genius, considering he jumped out of the Wienermobile, but then did the downbeat to tank a hit from Connor. Like, that was such a smart recovery, and I feel like we just see that a lot from BlazingPasta. Just these gigantic frame plays, which is ironic considering it's Stimpy,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying before. He's such a fundamental base character, but like he's so stupid.
Yeah, like, Stimpy, you idiots! How do you have such good fundies? You idiots! But that was a beautiful stock right there from Connor. Yeah, tank this lead. Like I said earlier, just Squidward is not a character you should mess with if you're not prepared. And it's not like Pasta isn't prepared, but,
Prepared with the Wienermobile. Are you kidding? That's another thing. Like, the addition of side Bs in this game, that's another option that Ren and Stimpy just did not have in Nasty 1. Was like a better way to get out of disadvantage. And there it is again. Wienermobile left, right. Which way are you gonna go? Where are you gonna set up the hot dog stand, boy? I'm hungry. He's getting angry. That's how hungry he is.
Oh, that killed?
Wow, the rage.
The rage gonna take it. I completely didn't. I thought that wasn't gonna kill at all. I thought, like, I follow it maybe for sure, but like I didn't think up air.
I told you, Squidward, the way he closes gaps on this stage is amazing. See, he gets Rage for free, or sort of, not even necessarily for free, but he gets it easier on this stage compared to other ones. And because of the way his double jump works, he's able to control space and just get those hitboxes out towards the top or upper echelon of the stage way faster than other characters will be. Keeping up with Squidward can be really difficult, if not sometimes even flat out matchup dependent on a stage like this. And you see it's paying out in dividends right now for connorjay. The counter
back air
working out so well for them.
for sure.
Slap.
Oh.
How much damage are we gonna get off this? Really good armor to be able to get through right there to just get that edge guard done with.
All right, that back throw's definitely gonna take it. This is totally. I think this is totally doable for Pasta, but he just needs the right moves, some kind of good combo. 2 back airs, very good start. Ooh, up tilt. I actually really like that up tilt, animation-wise and move-wise. I think it's hilarious. Like,
Oh,
hello.
God.
Oh god.
That was a really, really close edge guard. He had to go high right there to be able to avoid that. Getting the rage back out again.
Chase.
Saving that double jump. Harmonic. Oh, he
Ooh.
misses! Unfortunately, I think he had that right there, and I think with the rage combined with how high he was towards the blast zone, it actually would have killed. And now Ren and Stimpy and BlazingPasta getting a second lease on life after connorjay messes up that edge guard. Oh my goodness, the beautiful spacing on the lick. Able to make their way back in again, and the damage is just slowly but surely tacking on with the log. All the way back up to 70%.
Oh,
Is the edge guard going to be complete?
This is close.
Oh no!
Oh, how unfortunate! Oh, unfortunate SD right there. Ah, you hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Sucks. Oh man, that sucks. connorjay was up so much, and after missing 1 kill up towards the blast zone and losing the stock in exchange for it, just gets touch of death upon, or 0 to death upon, I should say. My goodness. That was such an unfortunate way to go to the losers bracket. I'm shocked. BlazingPasta with a second lease on life. I mean, hey, you're getting winner's top 8 because of that. I'm sure he's not going to complain, but my goodness.
Yeah, for sure.